Hi, and welcome to the Dixie Sun News at Noon. I'm Emma Van Lent.
And I'm Stephanie Dupar. Thanks for tuning in. Dixie State may be facing an audit due to a recent survey done by the Office of Legislative Auditor General. Conflict caused by Ken Peterson's last chance agreement and the initial firing of Glenn Webb has caused the community to question DSU on the policies and procedures that may or may not be followed. The Senate office has been receiving calls, letters, and emails from people across the state who are asking for a legislative investigation on the issue. The audit request has been made, and a committee of 5 senators will make the final vote on whether or not to audit Dixie State by the end of November. For details on the audit, visit DixieSunNews.com. On to brighter things, the Dixie State baseball team just signed its youngest player ever. 11-year-old Jackson Creeth will be joining the Trailblazers this spring season at its practices, games, and will even throw the first pitch. The partnership is all due to Team Impact, a national nonprofit that pairs children with chronic illnesses with college teams. Creeth, who has cystic fibrosis, is looking forward to the season and helping out the players in any way he can. Fall is in the air, and Southern Utah is certainly celebrating. Here are a few local fall festivities to check out.
The Red Hills Desert Garden has been getting into its own spooky spirit here with a scarecrow walk that has been made by community members and businesses alike. The scarecrows will be up until October 31st, so make sure you come and swing by and enjoy some community fun.
Meanwhile, across town, there's another classic fall destination.
I am here at the pumpkin patch at Staley Family Farms, another one of the fun Halloween activities you can do here in St. George this fall.
Staley Family Farm is one of Southern Utah's largest seasonal attractions. From petting zoos, games, and a pumpkin patch to a haunted corn maze experience, there's something for everyone to enjoy. If the haunted corn maze sounds like something spooky enough for you, just be prepared to bundle up and wait in a long line. And lastly, be sure to stop on down by Green Gate Village for Smith's Pumpkin Festival. The historic shopping center is stuffed to the brim with pumpkins. This year, there's a skeleton scavenger hunt where community members can find 7 specially decorated skeletons and receive a prize from Judd's General Store.
For Dixie Sun News, I'm Stephanie Dupar.
And if those won't keep you busy, there's other events such as Thriller at Tuacon's Performing Arts Center and Fiesta Fright at Fiesta Fun.
Tortoises are loose in the Red Cliffs. The Red Cliffs Desert Reserve staff members captured 2 non-native tortoises wandering around the reserve after the reports of several sightings. The African spurred tortoises are commonly kept as house pets and are not accustomed to the cold desert of southern Utah. Wildlife officials say that the animals would not have lasted long in the reserve and can still cause problems for native plants and animals. They also ask if anyone has any information about the unusual tortoises to contact the Red Cliffs office. Back here on campus, Dixie State art students are now getting a chance to have their work showcased in a local art gallery. DSU's art department, along with the Southern Utah Guild, have arranged to have Students of the Month featured in St. George's Arrowhead Gallery, located at the Electric Theater on Tabernacle Street. Gallery helper Morgan Clements and art professor Dennis Martinez work together to choose a student from Dixie to showcase in the gallery every month. This month, senior art major Fred Jocelyn is being showcased for his landscapes, and next month, senior art education major Daniela Goncalves will be featured for her work in abstract art. For more information on next month's showcase or to see this month's artwork, visit the Arrowhead Art Gallery in St. George. Well, I think it's great that Dixie's working with the local community to help students get a leg ahead before they even graduate.
It's a great way to introduce these students and gives them so many amazing opportunities that they would not have had otherwise.
I totally agree. Coming right up, we have an update on our volleyball and men's soccer.
Are we good? Yeah. There we are. Hi, I'm Eric Young.
And I'm Jennifer Kohler.
And this is, we're coming to you right before our show that we go live with Talking Point Live. And we just wanted to tell you to make sure you join us Wednesdays at 9:30, live coming to you from the studios of the CEC here on the campus of Dixie State University.
Yeah, and you can catch the rebroadcast at 9:30 when we're not live, and 12:30 and 4:30. Daily, weekly.
Daily? This is like way too much,
yeah.
I think. But just in case you got something better to do.
Yeah.
There's all those times you can catch it as well. Also, you can catch us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/talkingpointlive and on the CEC YouTube channel. All right, see you there.
We're basically very catchable.
Well, you are.
Hey Dixie State fans, this is Carrick Sagmiller.
And Drayson Ball.
We're here to tell you about Trailblazer Weekly, our new show airing every Wednesday at 3 p.m. beginning on August 29th on CEC TV, the Dixie State Athletics YouTube page, and on Radio Dixie 91.3 FM.
On Trailblazer Weekly, we'll bring you in-depth interviews with Dixie State coaches, administrators, and student athletes. We'll also keep you up to date with all the latest Trailblazer athletics news and game analysis.
Don't miss a second of the action. If it's anything Dixie State Athletics, it's on Trailblazer Weekly every Wednesday at 3 p.m. beginning on August 29th on CEC TV, the Dixie State Athletics YouTube page, and on Radio Dixie 91.3 FM.
Welcome back. Here we have Ashlyn with sports.
Thank you, Emma. Dixie State Volleyball pushed for its winning streak 4 wins straight and broke a program hitting percentage record in a convincing 3-1 victory at New Mexico Highlands Saturday night. Dixie State scored the first 6 points of set 1 and never looked back. The momentum kept going with a 9-0 run in the second set that led to a 25-9 triumph. Dixie State's .64 percentage in the first set was also the second highest single set percentage in program history. The victory, coupled with a loss earlier that week against Colorado Mesa, moves the Trailblazers 13-2 in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. DSU Volleyball wraps up the 2018 regular season with a crucial 3-match homestand this weekend against Colorado Christian at 6 p.m. in the Student Activities Center. Dixie State men's soccer will wrap up their 2018 season with the first year of the RMAC membership this weekend, with a pair of matches beginning with the home finale tonight at 5 p.m. against the in-state rival Westminster College. Today's match against Westminster will be the third meeting between the two sides and the second to be played in St. George. In other news, DSU men's soccer placed 6 players on the RMAC Academic Honor Roll as announced by the league office on Wednesday. To be eligible for consideration, a student athlete must carry a 3.3 grade point average must be an active student in the institution for at least 2 consecutive semesters. Athletes dedicate hours of their sport during the week addition to their school responsibilities. With all of that, juggling a job is almost impossible. However, a work-study program could possibly make finding a job easier for college athletes here at Dixie State. Monique Chavez has more on the story.
But student athletes have a harder time finding jobs than regular students. Playing softball and having a job is actually really difficult. I'm trying to balance 19 credits, go to softball practice, weights, all the above, and class is really, really hard. If there was a program for just athletes to work, that would be really awesome because it'd be more flexible with our schedules.
We as college coaches understand that, all of our athletes aren't on full scholarship. They have, quite a bit of expenses as far as housing and tuition. If they can manage their time to have a job, then that's okay. But a lot of kids, don't have the time to go do that. And a lot of employers don't have the flexibility to hire a college athlete with their busy schedule.
I honestly envy students that aren't athletes because they get all this experience and working different jobs while they're in college, whereas on my resume, all I can put is I played softball.
DSU's existing work-study program is federally funded and goes through FAFSA, making it limited only to those who show financial need.
I know that there's been a couple of employers specifically that have told me they really like hiring athletes because of the work ethic they've developed and because they're able to push through hard things. The Falls Event Center, I know they really like the help, especially setting up the events. Big Ben's Moving Company is another one.
Having a job as a student athlete can be really hard because of our time commitment, and it would be great if athletes had more work opportunities often on campus.
Reporting for Dixie Sun News, I'm Monique Chavez.
Although positions are limited, athletes are still eligible to apply for work-study jobs.
Well, that sounds like a great opportunity for student athletes.
If I was an athlete, I'd take advantage of this program as soon as possible.
Oh, I completely agree. You'd be crazy to pass this up.
And that's a wrap for this week's edition of the Dixie Sun News.
Catch us back here next week, same time, same place.
Thank you for watching, and have a great and safe Halloween, Trailblazers.